Hello! I am back so I can make a new video for you. A proper welcome would be nice. So hello, my name is Marlies, Marley Design, and I will jump right in because today for me it is Monday. I have, for the ones that do not know, I have two young children, 7 and 10 years old, and they have a holiday right now. And I am a stay-at-home mom and also a working mom from home. That means, you know, that I have to divide my attention for work and children and activities and everything. And that is also how I came up with this video. This week I will not have a whole lot of time for recording and editing and designing, but I do want to work and create. How can I make matching and cohesive ephemera pieces for, let's say, in a junk journal or a mini album in a short amount of time? And I'm not talking about making like one tag or 2 labels. I am really talking about a set of ephemera. So labels, tags, file folders, frames, small cards, a coin envelope. That made me think, because I want to bulk create, how can I do that the quickest but still work in a relaxed way? Now let me explain what I came up with. You can already see I have some papers in front of me. This side of those small pieces of papers are my own papers, my own digitals. On this side you can see I have some Holtz Backdrops. I got out some Holtz Ideology design tape, French, and I have some distress collage medium. I will use this all to make collages. And when we talk about bulk create, you cannot use a tiny piece of paper. We have to think big. I will glue down the papers and the tape on some A4 printer paper. This is a paper that is 160 grams, so it's a little bit more sturdy. And when you make, well, let's say at least 2 of these, you will have quite the surface to get some ephemera out. Just like I said before, you know, a file folder, a frame, labels, or whatever you desire. Let me get out my media surface mat so we can start gluing. My media surface mat is down. I have put my printer paper on top, and I have my pieces of paper and the French design tape. Now let's glue. Okay, so this is what we have. The only thing that I notice is that this square and this rectangle is quite empty. So my thought on filling those areas is to use a stamp set. I will use this stamp set from Stampers Anonymous and Tim Holtz, and it is called Ledger Script CMS 241. And the ink that I will use for stamping is the Archival ink Hickory Smoke. I am done with gluing. I made 2 A4 papers in total, but of course when you have more time you can make more of these, so you will have even a bigger batch of ephemera later on. But for me today only 2 papers are achievable. Now what will my next step be? I will dive into my stash of dies, cutting dies, and let me search for some good ephemera pieces like mini file folders, labels and that kind of stuff, and then I will get back to you. So what did I found? I found some basic shapes, squares and rectangles, but you can also think about circles. I have some tag shaped dies, the Tim Holtz and Sizzix mini file folder, and also from Tim Holtz and Sizzix the coin envelope. Of course there are many other kinds of die cuts that you could use, so I would suggest go into your stash and find your own die cuts that you desire. For now it is important to pay attention to your papers and your dies, because you do not want to place the die somewhere in the middle and lose a lot of paper. So make sure that you will divide everything in the best way you can to get the most out of your paper. Now take a look at this beautiful set of ephemera pieces. What I love most about using this kind of way of working is that you have quite a batch of ephemera in a small amount of time. And because the printer paper was glued with the same materials and the same color scheme, everything is matching and cohesive. One thing that you might notice right now is like this area over here. Ripped paper. I also have it here and down here on the squares. And you might like this effect or you might not like this effect. I like it because it already gives a vintage and worn look. So how did I create that? I will put a picture right next here to my finger, because this is the way how I taped down my dies and papers. And I have used regular painter's tape. When you tape down your dies like this, you have the chance, when you have pulled your dies through the machine, that when you take off the dies and the tape, you will rip your paper. I like that effect. But if you do not like it, I would suggest to take a softer painter's tape with less of a stickiness, so when you pull off the tape you will have no damage. This way of working is so nice, so simple and very quick, especially for the people that have a busy life, busy moms, working moms, busy grandparents, and for everybody else who does not have a lot of time for creating, but you really want to create. I made all of this in just under 1 hour. And of course these pieces of ephemera could use a little bit of more love and attention, especially when you want to use it in a junk journal or mini album, because there's many more things that you could do, like stenciling or using paste, inking up the papers. But I will save that process for another video. This was it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video and also got some inspiration out of it. When you do, please like, subscribe or comment down below. Every interaction is very well appreciated and it will help me get my videos into a good algorithm. I will put the materials that I have used in the description box below. Also in the description box you will find my links for my social media accounts and my coffee shop, so you can check it all out. Thank you all for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye!